game. 9:33. Caidic. It's a good one. 27.
Hello guys, and welcome again to my official YouTube channel. For this episode, medyo throwback po tayo. Ipapakita ko sa inyo is yung college game ko noong 1985 UAAP, my last playing year sa UAAP. It's UE versus UP. Medyo matagal na po kasi itong tape na to, kaya medyo hindi namin na-restore yung first part. So mag-uumpisa po tayo in the middle of the first half. And kahit pa paano, maipakita ko sa inyo kung paano ang style ng paglalaro ng college nung araw. Kung mapapansin nyo, naka-throwback replica, jersey rin ako. Number 11, magtataka kayo, ba't 11? Diyan po ako nag-umpisa, number 11 sa UE. Yung 5 years ko pong paglalaro sa UE, ito po ang number ko. Kasi isa sa mga idols ko is si Arnie Tuadles na number 11. Kaya yun po ang kinuha kong number nung nasa UE ako. So, sama-sama po nating panoorin itong game na to.
Caidic, 3 points!
Left in the first half of play. Somera is slightly taller among the two players. Fermin is more veteran. The ball goes to the Warriors. A conversion by Bañares. 10 feet away. 9-5. Altamirano directing operations for the Maroons. Looking for Mendoza. Mendoza is being guarded closely by Bañares. Cruz using the glass. He converts. 16:32 left in the first half. Bañares up against Cruz. It's offline. Rebound pulled down by Cruz. Cruz exuding confidence on the boards for the Maroons. Inside play, they go to Mendoza. And a contact is called on Bañares. Second foul for Bañares. 9-7, 16-16 left in the first half. Mendoza had an average of 10 points last year with the Maroons. He also played a very good game during the first game against the Eagles. He's now at the 15-foot line. So far, Javier has 2 points for the Warriors, 5 for Caidic, top scoring, had 36 points in opening day. The first by Mendoza is a miss. 5 points already for Celis for the Maroons and 2 for Cruz. They're down by 2 points. Second shot. Trickles in. 9-8. The Maroons down by 1 point. Fermin directing operations for the Warriors. Up against Altamirano. Zamar up against Celis. It's a steal. The press nets. A fast break 3 and 2. It's a good conversion. Mendoza on a beautiful give and go play. 10-9. The Maroons on top by 1 point. Fermin setting up the play. The half-court defense for the Warriors. It's a good press being put up by the Maroons. Traveling is called on Bañares. Good defense put up by the Maroons. Altamirano for the Maroons. Cuts the lane. Goes inside. He converts. 12-9. 15-27 left in the first half. After that setback they suffered at the hands of the Blue Eagles, the Maroons are all fired up today to come back, hoping to net a win. Inside play. Somera at the right time for the defense for the Maroons. Contact is called on Bañares again. Well, Bañares is one player who put on a very impressive show during the opening day. Codiñera, who had only 6 points during that game, who usually starts out for the Warriors, is on the bench. And the slot position is being given to Bañares, who is doing very well. He comes from Iloilo. Cruz to Altamirano. Celis, 3-point shot. It's offline. Caidic pulls down the rebound. 2-in-1 situation. Fermin, inside play. Beautiful give and go. 12-11. The Warriors down by 1 point. 14-40 left in the first half of play. Looking at the Maroons setting up their play, their half-court defense has been netting them a lot of points. Unlike the Warriors, who find that the press being put up by the Maroons is quite tough to handle, and that's why they have taken most of their shots from the outside. Fermin bringing down the letter for the Warriors. Up against Altamirano. Contact is called against Somera. Caidic was getting the pass. It's going to be very tough for any guard who will go up against Alan Caidic to stop him, considering that he has a hot hand. He is very deadly from the outside from both the 2-point and 3-point territory. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. 12-11. This coverage of the 1985 UAAP Championships here at the Loyola Center here in Quezon City. Altamirano swings up against number 12. Celis. Mendoza. They have been taking most of their shots from the inside and constant sniping from the outside. A barreling play. It's a charging foul called on Eric Altamirano. It's counted 12-11, 13:46 left in the 14-11, I should say, left is the score. 13:46 left in the first half of play. Somera has 1 foul. Altamirano has 1. Bañares 2 fouls. Alan Caidic has 2 fouls. So 14 fouls for the Warriors, 2 for the Maroons. Zamar with the letter from the left wings, looking inside, all open. Alone is Bañares. That was a good play. He saw Bañares without any guard for the cross-court pass and a conversion. 14-13. 13 minutes and 21 left in the first half of play. Contact is called away from the ball. Cruz could be called for the contact. 14 fouls for the Warriors. 2 for the Maroons. A substitution, Dandan. Frederick is now coming in the ball game for the first time, replacing Eric Altamirano. Altamirano moves out of the game momentarily with a total of 4 points. Mendoza has 3 points, Cruz 2, and Celis stopped scoring with 5 points. 13-17 left in the first half of play. Dandan will now serve as the point guard for the Maroons. Mendoza. Celis back to Mendoza. Cruz from the key. Blocked by Caidic. 2-on-2 situation. Zamar rolls around. He misses. A follow-up by Caidic. He misses. The battle for the loose ball. It goes to UP. Cruz. Somera. 1-on-1 situation. Charging foul called on Somera. 14-13. 12:48 left in the first half of play. Well, the Maroons, after that stirring setback against the Blue Eagles, really know they must win this ball game. It was a heartbreak loss against a very young and rookie-laden team during opening day. And the way they are playing right now, they're all set to go for a win tonight. This afternoon, 15-14 after the conversion by Jerry Codiñera in the game for the first time for the Warriors. A long one by Mendoza. It's a miss. The ball goes to the Warriors. Good press being put up by the Warriors. They came off with a good start. The Maroons came back, but now the Warriors are setting up their half-court offense very well. Bañares is out of the ball game, replaced by Jerry Codiñera. You remember him playing for the national team in the Brunei Merdeka games where the Philippines won the gold medal, and we also won the overall championships. Fermin from the right flanks, he converts 15 feet away, 17-14. 12 minutes and 1 second left in the game. First half. 4 points for Fermin. Dandan. Mendoza is having a difficult time now with the presence of Jerry Codiñera, the tower of strength for the Warriors. It's going to be very tough for the Maroons going inside the paint for inside plays. A long one by Frederick Dandan. Conversion at the three-point shot, 17-all. 11:31 left in the first half of play. Fermin. Repping signal number 5. Zamar up against Celis. Codiñera up against Mendoza. Caidic. A good pick provided by Jerry Codiñera. He converts 19-17. Caidic so far has 8 points in the ball game for the Warriors. The charges of Coach Jimmy Mariano off to a slow start, but steadily they are trying to put on the points. Sideline throw-in for the Warriors after the ball went out of bounds by the Maroons. Codiñera inbounding to Fermin, to Zamar, acting as the point guard, directing operations for the Warriors. They're going for win number 2, and hopefully this year they can go for a second straight title. Codiñera to Caidic. He's open. It's offline. Rebound controlled by Javier. Beautiful play using the glass. 22-17, 10:37 left in the first half. Dandan slowing the tempo of the ball game for the Maroons. Looking for Celis, but Celis is being guided closely by Fermin, doing so far a very good defensive job. He has only 5 points for the Maroons early in this game. Dandan to Celis from the 3-point territory. Dandan. Somera. Defensive rotation being worked out by the Maroons, by the Warriors. 3 points by Celis, 22-20. 10:02 left in the first half of play. Javier moves inside the paint. Under goal. He saw Zamar inside the paint for the conversion. 24-20. Beautiful assist pass by Javier on the conversion by Zamar. Mendoza up against Codiñera. He has been limited from taking the lane after the entry of Jerry Codiñera inside the game. 9:33. Caidic. It's a good one. 27. 26-20. 9:21 in the first half. Dandan slowing the tempo of the game. Looking for Celis, but Celis is being guarded closely now by Fermin. Celis is one player who can really move away from his guard and go for the open shots. Contact is called on Fermin. Hustling against Raymond Celis of the University of the Philippines Maroons. 26-20, and a timeout called. We'll pause and we'll be back. University of the East Warriors up against the University of the Philippines Maroons. The Maroons down by 6 points, 20-26 against the Warriors. On the rebound side, we have the Warriors leading with 2 offensive rebounds, 1 defensive rebounds for a total of 9. While the Maroons have so far collected only 3 rebounds, all on the defensive side. The top scorer for the Warriors is Alan Caidic, usually doing his top scoring chores for the Warriors with 10 points. Fermin has 4, Javier 4 points, Bañares 4 points, Zamar 2, together with Jerry Codiñera with 2 points. For the Maroons, we have Celis with 8 points, Altamirano with 4, Dandan 3, Mendoza 3, and Cruz with 2 points for a total of 20 points. Raymond Celis to Cruz. Madrid is in the game for the first time for the Maroons. He played a very physical game against the Blue Eagles of Ateneo during opening day. He fouled out in that particular game. Celis from the wings. Fermin has been giving him a lot of problems in this particular game so far. But his constant sniping has been giving him 8 points already in the game. He gets the loose ball. Being pressed by Javier, standing 6'2", Madrid to Mendoza. They're working inside the paint. He passes out to Dandan. Dandan against Zamar. Mendoza. Cruz from the wings. Guarded closely by Alan Caidic earlier. Dandan fakes. He goes for a second effort. Rebound. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Maroons. 26-20. 8 minutes left in the first half. Fermin inbounding to Zamar. The backcourt duo is Fermin and Zamar for the Warriors. Dandan and Celis for the Maroons. Javier. Move up against Cruz. Using the glass. It's too strong. Rebound controlled by the Maroons. Madrid. Offline. He was over anxious with that pass. Caidic inside the paint. Contact is called. He will go to the foul line. First contact called on Madrid, who fouled out in the game against the Blue Eagles during the first day of competition. Wenceslao is coming back to the ball game for the Maroons, replacing Raymond Solis, who moves out of the ball game with a total of 8 points against the Warriors. This coverage of the UAAP 1985 season over MBS Channel 4, the country's #1 sport channel. Already 10 points for Caidic, 11 points. His first trip to the foul line. During opening day, Alan, together with the members of the San Miguel team or the national team, received awards from the UAAP for their impressive performance in the Jones Cup, where the Philippines won the crown over the United States 2 for 2, 28-20. 8-point spread being enjoyed by the Warriors in the first half of play, gradually moving up of a hard-fighting Maroons. Madrid to Cruz. Wenceslao with the letter. Madrid on a fadeaway, 28-22. 7 minutes and 9 seconds left in the first half. Zamar with the letter to Fermin. Right quarter court shot. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Codiñera. I've noticed Jerry, after the Brunei Merdeka games, his game has been slightly off. He was not fielded during the, he did not really play during the Jones Cup. Substitution, we have Rodriguez coming in the ball game, replacing Cruz after playing at least 13 minutes in the game for the Maroons. Dandan with the letter, moving down court, looking for Rodriguez. Wenceslao gets the pass. Right quarter court. The defensive rotation of the Warriors has been working wonders so far in this particular game. The letter up against Codiñera. 6 coming in the game for the first time, replacing number 12, Zamar. Number 6 is Alfred Bartolome of the Warriors. Stands 5 feet 11 inches. Fermin, inside play to Caidic. Beautiful pass. He saw Caidic cutting inside the paint for that beautiful assist pass and the conversion. 30-22. 6 minutes and 13 seconds left in the first half. Dandan with the letter against Bartolome. Rodriguez to Wenceslao. Back to Rodriguez. Right quarter court. Up against Fermin. Contact is called away from the ball. Bartolome called for the contact. 6 minutes and 1 second left in the game. In the first half, I should say. We have another substitution. Madrid is being replaced by Altamirano. He will now act as the point guard for the Warriors. It's the matchup against Fermin. Altamirano with the letter. 30-22, 5 and 57 left in the first half. Dandan to Wenceslao from the top of the key. Rodriguez moves closer. 3-second violation called on the Maroons. 30-22. Codiñera moves inside the paint. Beautiful conversion by Jerry. 32-22. That's the 4th point by Jerry. 10-point spread being enjoyed by the Warriors over the Maroons. The Maroons have to organize play and hope to come back. They are missing the absence of Raymond Solis, who is on the bench right now after having come up with a good start and 8 points during the earlier part of the ball game. Rodriguez from the right wings. He misses. Rebound controlled by Caidic. They're running the breaks. Inside, charging. Called on number 9. Barile called for the contact. Also comes from Iloilo. The other member of the from Iloilo is Bañares, who is already 2 personal contacts called on. The referees. 32-22, 5 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first half of play. Rodriguez to Wenceslao. Altamirano looking for Rodriguez. Wenceslao, left quarter court. Altamirano setting the play. Dandan is inside the paint, but the presence of Jerry Codiñera has provided a big problem for the inside game of the Warriors. The ball goes out of bounds. 32-22, 4 minutes and 41 left in the first half of play. Inbounding is Wenceslao. who had 4 points during the game against the Blue Eagles. He hit a crucial three-pointer, but the Maroons were unable to overhaul the big lead of the Eagles on the first day of competition. Altamirano, Rodriguez, defensive rotation being worked out by the Warriors, making it impossible for the offense of the Maroons to be set up in place. So most of the shots have been taken from the outside. Caidic to Fermin. Long one. It's the conversion. 35 to 22. 4 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first half of play. 7 points now for Fermin. 35 to 22. Wenceslao to Eric Altamirano. Rodriguez from the top of the key. Back to Altamirano. Takes a 15-footer. He misses. Rebound. Controlled by Jerry Codiñera. Mendoza, who is trying to box out Jerry, but they get pulled for the 5. 35 to 22. The Warriors leading by 13 big points with 3:50 left. There's a timeout. We'll pause. Continue to be caught by the magic of the basketball competition of the UAAP basketball tournament. We have a sizable crowd here enjoying the games we're having here, and of course on television over MBS channel 4, the country's #1 sport channel. The euphoria of the Philippines' victory over the United States shows that we have a lot of young players from the UAAP. One of the products, of course, is Alan Caidic, and Harencho is also training with the national team. Jerry Codiñera is also a member of the national pool of players, being coached by Ron Jacobs. A steal by the Maroons. Altamirano setting up lane number 1. Rodriguez to Wenceslao. The Maroons have had a difficult time moving inside the paint in setting up their offensive plays. Most of their shots have been taken from the outside. It's a good block by Bartolome. The Warriors running their break again. Bartolome on a fumble. He recovers. Fermin. So far, he has not been replaced. Caidic moves closer. Gives it out to Fermin. Bartolome. I thought it was a Bartolome. That was from the wings. 37 to 22. Barile scoring from the wings. 37 to 22. 2:43 left in the first half. Altamirano. Dandan. Wenceslao. Altamirano. Rodriguez from the top of the key. Mendoza has been having problems really with Jerry Codiñera from the wings. Dandan missed. The loose ball goes back to UP. Altamirano from the top of the key to Wenceslao, left quarter court. The 2-3 man zone being employed by the Warriors, giving a very difficult time for the inside game of the Maroons. The Warriors on the offensive. Codiñera inside the paint. He moves out using the glass. 39 to 22. 1:59 left in the first half. Already 6 points by Jerry Codiñera. Altamirano. Dandan. Mendoza has not really been able to score inside the presence of Jerry Codiñera. The tower of strength for the Warriors has been providing the big headache for Mendoza. They were running the breaks again, but this time Rodriguez was right there at the right time to stop the break. 39 to 22 substitution for the Maroons. We will have Celis and Cruz coming back on a timeout called by UE. We'll pause and we'll be back. From the Jones Cup in Taipei, of course, Filipino referees have always performed very well in international competition. Another one is who is now in the PBA's Juno Campo, who did a very impressive job during the Asian Interclub Basketball Championships in Ipoh, Malaysia last December. From the wings, Caidic misses. Rebound controlled by Altamirano in a contact called on Fermin. Caidic so far has 14 points in the game, top scoring again for the Warriors. 7 points by Fermin, 6 points for Jerry Codiñera. Javier 4 points. Bañares with 4 points, and Barile with 2 points for a total. We have Zamar 2 points for a total of 39 points. UP 22, 17-point spread. The Warriors in penalty situation, so it's going to be a 1-on-1 situation. Altamirano has 4 points in the game. He had 19 points during his first game against the Blue Eagles of Ateneo. His first attempt is good. 39 to 23, 127 left in the first half of play. Eric played during the PABL Invitational 30. He is one of the top guards, averaging 7.2 assists per game during the PABL 30. 2 for 2, 39 to 24. They're down by 15 points. Codiñera being pressed by a shorter Mendoza. Javier standing at 6'2", power forward. Inside play using a glass, he misses it. Codiñera, rebound controlled by Raymond Salas. And here's steal. Codiñera did not complete that. Mendoza with the letter. Altamirano setting up play number 3. The Maroons have been taking most of their shots from the outside. They miss again. Javier pulls down the rebound. They're running the break. 4-on-2 situation. No contact is called. This time, Cruz is called for the contact. Number 6 fouled by Cruz. Bartolome will go to the 15-foot line. 39 to 24. Only 34 ticks left in the first half of play. Bartolome is now replaced by number 17 of UE, Garena, standing 5 feet 11 inches. Zamar at the line. So far, the Warriors has a 100% shooting average from the foul line. That's their first miss of this game. Zamar missing the first shot. The crowd here at the Loyola Center is starting to grow. We have another exciting game between the Far Eastern University Tamaros and the Ateneo Blue Eagles. 40 to 24 after that split by Bartolome or by Somera. Celis, Cruz from the top of the key to Altamirano. Swings inside. He misses. Rebound play. Last touch by Mendoza. The fact that you have Codiñera inside the paint, his size at 6'5" is already an intimidating factor. Javier moving closer inside the paint for that conversion. 42 to 24. This is getting to be a runaway game for the Warriors. Altamirano misses. So after 20 minutes of play in the first half, we have the UE Warriors leading by a very big margin, 42 to 24. We'll continue with the second half of action after these words from home studios. Versus the UP Maroons, the Warriors leading by an 18-point spread, 42 to 24. The top scorer for the Warriors is Caidic, 14 points to his name. Fermin, 7 points. Javier, 6 points. Codiñera, 6 points. Bañares, 4 points. Zamar, 3 points. Barile, 2 points. For a total of 42 points. On the other hand, for the Maroons of the University of the Philippines, we have Celis with 8 points. Altamirano with 6 points. Dandan with 3 points. Mendoza, 3 points. Madrid, 2 points. Cruz, 2 points for a total of 24 points. Of course, joining us on the panel here is Edgar Reyes and Gutierrez Season, one of the future mayors of Pangasinan. As far as the statistics is concerned, the University of East Warriors, who are enjoying point spread, their field goal percentage is very high. For 3 points out of 4 attempts, they converted 3 for a 75% clip from the 3-point area. For the University of the Philippines, out of 7 attempts, they converted 3 for a low of 41%. For the 2-point shots, 14 of 26 by UE, 53% average, 6 of 23 for UP for a total of, that's for a 26% clip. This is the start of the second half. The score is 44 to 24 after Caidic converted his 16th point of the ball game. Altamirano still calling the shots for the Maroons. Celis with 8 points in the first half has been limited from going up with his usual scoring stride by Fermin, who has done a great defensive job on him during the first half of play. Somera is in the game again, replacing Wenceslao, number 9. This would add to the scoring shock of the Maroons, with Joe Lipa still on a crusade to give the University of the Philippines their first ever UAAP crown. And the Warriors going for a record 18th crown this year. They won their 17th crown last year. Inbounding for the Warriors will be number 17, Garena, who is combining the backcourt George together with Fermin, who so far has done a great defensive job on Celis, limiting him only to 8 points in this game. Contact is called on Barile away from the ball. He was trying to ward off Cruz inside the paint. 19:01 left in the ball game. 44-24. It's a 20-point spread being enjoyed by the Warriors. A sizable crowd here at the Loyola Center, watching the second day of competition in basketball for the 1985 UAAP season. Celis moving inside the paint, and a contact is called on Garena. Celis was able to ward off the close guarding by Fermin, but Garena came out to help out on defense to prevent him from moving inside the paint for an easy shot. Sideline throw-in for the Maroons. Mendoza to Altamirano, 44-24. Garena, the matchup against Altamirano. Celis up against Fermin. Mendoza up against Codiñera. A foul away from the ball. Garena again called for his second straight contact. Second team foul now for the Warriors. 18:35 left in the ball game. This coverage of the 1985 UAAP season over MBS Channel 4, the country's #1 sports channel. Altamirano, one of the top guards mentioned in the medical team of the PABL, and also a member of the PABL All-Stars, who will be playing a series against the Chinese team from Taipei, who will be coming to the Philippines this coming month. Garena, charging foul is called on him. Third straight foul called on Garena. 44-24. Altamirano saw that the momentum of Garena was just too strong. He set himself up for the charging foul called on Garena. A very stocky guy. Celis, right quarter court up against Fermin. Cruz, Altamirano. Celis in the three-point zone, back to Altamirano. The presence of Caidic together with Codiñera has provided a big headache for Joe Lipa's charges. Their inside game has been limited, and most of the shots have been taken from the outside for the Maroons. Celis, who has not been as accurate as he was during the first game, from the 15-foot line and missed by Mendoza. The battle for the loose ball, and a contact is called. Altamirano called for the contact. We have number 12 coming in for UE, Zamar, Dave Zamar in the game, replacing Garena, who has already 3 personals to his name. All of these fouls were committed during the earlier part of the second half. 17:30 left in the ball game. Zamar combining chores on the backcourt with Fermin, being pressed by Celis. It's too strong this time by Alan Caidic, and a foul is called on the rebound play. Mendoza called for the contact. 44-24. It's a 20-point lead being enjoyed by the Warriors of UE over the Maroons of UP. Zamar, 2-point shot, 46-24. 22-point spread now enjoyed by the Warriors. Altamirano, Celis. So far, Fermin has limited him only to 8 points, and he has not really scored consistently from the outside. Well, this time he hurt us. 46-27, 16-51. That's the 11th point of Celis. Barile. A good feed to Jerry Codiñera, taking it from the left wings. 48-27, 21-point spread being enjoyed by the Warriors. Blocking foul called on Zamar. He was trying to knee Altamirano, who was working, moving inside the paint. It's going to be a sideline throw-in. Altamirano has been very confident. The seasoning he has been getting from the PABL 20 during the summer months has been a very big factor in improving his confidence and his game. And he has been one of the guards who has averaged 7.2 assists per game. Celis from the top of the key. It's offline this time. Rebound Mendoza. Codiñera has really been giving him a very tough time going inside the lane. Mendoza. Contact is called after the steal by Fermin. Mendoza called for the contact. 48 to 27, 16, 11 left in the ball game. 2 fouls for Fermin, 2 Barile. Caidic has 1 foul. Zamar has 1. Mendoza has already 4 fouls to his name. Altamirano is in danger of fouling out. He has also 3 fouls, and he can't afford to commit more fouls because he's very valuable to the Maroons' cause in this particular ballgame. Zamar lost the pass given to him inside the paint. It's going to be a turnover. 48 to 27, 15 and 49 left in the ballgame. Celis swinging against Fermin. Altamirano up against Zamar. He nearly lost the ball. Celis picks up the loose ball. Wenceslao on a lob pass. Did not get it from Celis. Good press being put up by the Warriors. Turnover. The Warriors on the offensive. Fermin. Caidic moves closer. He gives it to Codiñera. Charging pulled on Alan Caidic. That's going to be foul number 2 for Alan. 48 to 27. He was trying to move inside the paint. He was trying to go for a drive-in play, but he was called for that charging foul. Altamirano already with 3 fouls. He can't afford to commit more fouls because he is very valuable to the cause of the Maroons in this particular game. They have to come back from that humiliating loss they suffered against the Blue Eagles of Ateneo on opening day when they were beaten by a very big upset. Celis from right quarter court, 48 to 29, and that's the 13-point already for Monsoles. Fermin signaling play number 5. Foul away from the ball. Close guarding by Somera on Alan Caidic. Really trying to prevent Alan Caidic from taking the open shots, because if you give Alan an opening, it's going to be a very tough time for you. Javier coming in the game, replacing Barile of the Warriors. Inbounding will be Fermin of the Warriors. 14-39. Zamar up against Celis from the left wings. It's short this time by Alan Caidic. Rebound goes to Javier. Inside play. Beautiful. He saw Caidic going inside the paint. He went for that pass and the conversion by Alan. 50 to 29. 14 and 19 left in the game. 18 points by Alan Caidic. Contact is called on number 12 of UE, David Zamar, against Eric Altamirano. Every now and then, Eric has been challenging Zamar, going for a cut inside the paint, and it has been netting him fouls from Zamar. 50 to 29. It's still a 21-point spread being enjoyed by the Warriors. Inside the paint, Mendoza. This time he was trying to make sure he could make it, but Codiñera was just too tall and just too big to handle. On the return play, Codiñera converts 52 to 29. 10 points already for Jerry. A good block, but a follow-up. A good box out by Mendoza for a conversion. 52 to 31. If the Maroons have to come back in this particular ball game, they have to start pressing now, and they should play tougher defense if they have to cut that very big spread being enjoyed by the Warriors at this particular time. But so far, the inside game of the Warriors has not been able really to give them a lot of points, and the fact that you have Alan Caidic together with Javier continually hitting from the outside and Codiñera providing to be a tower of strength and a very big problem for their inside game, and this is costing them a lot of points. 52-31, 13 minutes and 12 seconds left in the ball game. It's going to be a held ball situation, a jump ball. We have number 12, Zamar, going up against Eric Altamirano. Well, the matchup between these two guys is very interesting. Zamar always sticking very close on defense against Altamirano, and Zamar getting himself into foul trouble against Altamirano. Sideline throw-in for the Maroons. Somera inbounding for the Maroons of UP. Altamirano directing operations for the Maroons. Zamar is right there to contain him. Celis back to Altamirano. From the top of the key, it's good again. 52-34, another three-point shot, 16 points against the Warriors. Fermin with the letter against Altamirano. Somera has been keeping Caidic from taking open shots. 54-34, 12:36 left in the game. Celis moves inside the paint. Somera up against Caidic. Wenceslao asking for the ball. He's open, but Altamirano goes inside. He goes inside for a play, and a foul is called on Javier. 54-36. 12:17 left in the ball game, and this time the Maroons of UP are getting inside the lane, hoping to net more points inside. Altamirano very confident and is really scoring a lot of points. We have a substitution. Fermin will be replaced by number 9, Conrado Barile of the Warriors. Jerry Codiñera is also out. The Fermin is inside. It's Barile coming in for Jerry Codiñera. Eric Altamirano has already 8 points in the game. He could go for his 9th point if he converts on this charity. It's too strong. Contact is called on the rebound play. Somera is called for the contact. 54-36. 12 minutes, 17 seconds left in the ball game. It's getting to be a physical game inside the lane in the rebound play. 54-36. UE leading with 12:17 left in the game. There's a timeout. We'll pause. So we have Caidic with 2 out of 5, Celis with 4 of 7. That means that Celis has a better percentage, and out of 6 attempts by UE for 3 points, they have converted 3, while the University of the Philippines has 5 out of 11. Celis has 4 3-point shots, and that is a very impressive performance out of 7 attempts. Fermin from right quarter court, 54-36. Caidic takes a long one. 57-36, 11:56 left in the ball game. Altamirano setting up play number 1. Defensive rotation. It's slightly an equal lineup in terms of height for both quintets right now on the hard court. It's a foul away from the ball. Madrid is called for the contact. You remember him during the first. Number 8, I should say, Javier, going up against Madrid. Madrid during the game against the Eagles had a very physical game, and he fouled out in that contest. But Javier is the stockier guy, and he will go to the 15-foot line. That's Madrid, who fouled out and who had only 1 point during the game against the Eagles. A tall guy at 6 feet. He will take 2 attempts. A technical call on Javier. So this is an opportunity for Madrid to take 2 free shots from the foul line. 11:25 left in the ball game. Short on his first attempt. So far, Caidic has a total of 21 points after scoring that 3-pointer earlier. It's a split by Madrid, 57-37. 20-point spread enjoyed by the Warriors. It's a press now being employed by the Maroons. Caidic going up against a taller version of Somera. Madrid sticking very close. He takes the open shot. He misses it. Rebound play and a foul. Contact is called on Wenceslao against Zamar. Sideline throw in 57-37. Mendoza of the Maroons is also in danger of fouling out. He has 4 personal contacts. It's a 1-on-1 situation. Zamar at the 15-foot line. Altamirano also with 3 contacts. Madrid has 1 foul. Wenceslao 3 fouls also. You remember that game? They had 5 key men against the Eagles where they fouled out. Dandan, Madrid, Altamirano also fouled out in that game. It's missed by Zamar. Rebound controlled by the Maroons. Altamirano cuts inside. Blocked from behind by Zamar. He went for a fake. Wenceslao was too eager to take that shot. 57-37, 10:58 left in the final half of play. It's a press being employed by the Warriors. Madrid to Altamirano up against Zamar. Zamar has been his nemesis in this game. Moving closer inside the paint, undergo pass and a beautiful conversion by Madrid. 3 points by Madrid, 57-39. Wenceslao breaks the fast break of the Warriors. 57-39, 10:39 left in the ball game. Alan Caidic will be inbounding for the Warriors. The crowd here at the Loyola Center starting to grow. A lot of them students of Ateneo who will be watching the Far Eastern University Eagles game. The contact is called on Madrid, who is really giving Alan Caidic a very tough time from taking those open shots. It's going to be an open situation, a 1-on-1 at the 15-foot line for Alan Caidic. A total already of 21 points. We have Barile being replaced by Jerry Codiñera. Jerry, after the opening day, is also putting on a very good game now. He has a total of 12 points, and Alan Caidic at the 15-foot line for a 1-on-1 situation. It trickles in, 58-39. 22 points for Alan. The second attempt. Two for two, 59-39. 20-point lead again being enjoyed by the Warriors. It's a full court press by the Warriors. Altamirano going up against Fermin this time on a switch. Moving inside the paint, outside. It's a steal by Fermin. He goes inside, fakes, and he goes for a conversion. 61-39. Fermin converting 9 points for him. Mendoza with already 4 personal fouls against him. Madrid all alone. Caidic moves inside the paint. He converts. That's 5 points already for Madrid. 61-41. They're down by 20 points against the Warriors. Fermin increasing the tempo of the game for the Warriors inside, and Codiñera inside the paint for a short stab. 63-41, 9:48 left in the ball game. Altamirano against Zamar. Earlier there was a change in the matchup. It was Zamar going up against Celis. Mendoza using the glass. 63-43. They're down by 20 points, the Maroons. They have to make their move right now. If they have to cut that very big lead, they should press and beat Topper on defense. But every time they come close to 20 points, the Warriors always put on a point. Caidic on a conversion from the left wings. 65-43. Altamirano to Celis. Inside the paint, outside to Altamirano. He cuts the lane. He converts. 65-45. 8:59 left in the ball game. Zamar with the letter. It's a near steal by Wenceslao. Fermin to Javier. 6'2". Barrels his way inside. It's a miss. Rebound play. Madrid controls it. Altamirano with the letter. Rolls around. He goes for the basket. It's a miss. Caidic with the ball. 3-in-1 situation. It's a turnover, 65-45, 8:34 left in the game. Dandan will be in the game to replace Celis. Celis moves out of the game with 16 points. Rodriguez will be coming in the game also to replace Wenceslao, who fumbled earlier. So the backcourt combination for the Maroons will be Altamirano and Rodriguez. On the forward lineup, it's going to be Dandan and Madrid, and manning the slot is Mendoza. Using the glass, it's short this time. Inside, Zamar converting 67 to 45. 7 points and a 22-point spread being enjoyed by the Warriors. Madrid. Well, he's having a good game so far. He has 9 points in the ball game. Zamar being pressed by Dandan. It's a full court press being employed now by the Maroons. Javier looking for Codiñera. Moves inside the paint and a 3-second violation called on Zamar. Number 17 for the Maroons will be coming in. Galang, Arsenio. And we have number 10 for UE, Orly Donato. First time the ball game. Altamirano setting up play. The half-court offense. Madrid, already 9 points, works inside the paint. This time, it's out. Rebound. He controls the loose ball. He misses again on the second effort. Codiñera, the tower of strength for the Warriors, controlling the defensive boards earlier. Donato misses rebound, controlled by Rodriguez. Madrid. He moves closer. And a contact is called on Madrid. Charging foul, 67 to 47. 7 minutes and 15 left in the ball game. We have Altamirano being replaced by Raymond Celis. Altamirano moves out of the ball game with 10 points, and he has 3 contacts. We have also Zamar being replaced. Fermin with the letter to Alan Caidic. Right quarter court. They're trying to use their inside game. They're going more often now to Javier and Codiñera. Codiñera, together with Javier, have been controlling the lane. 67 to 47, 20-point spread being enjoyed by UE over UP. There's a timeout, will pause. A 20-point spread being enjoyed by the Warriors of UE over the Maroons of the University of the Philippines. The presence of Codiñera and Javier, who stands 6 foot 2 inches, has been a very big factor for the Warriors in their game. They have been controlling both the offensive and the defensive boards, and they have been working inside the paint, and this has been giving the Maroons a very tough problem of containing these 2 tall guys for the Warriors. 60 to 47 on the first charity by Javier. 2 for 2, 69 to 47. 7 minutes left in the ball game. Dandan moves to the front court, swings against Javier. It's still a press being employed by the Warriors on a zone. A miss by the Maroons. Rebound controlled by Caidic. Fermin back to Caidic. Caidic so far has a total of 25 points. He averaged 27 points last year. It's a miss by Codiñera inside the paint. 69 to 47. Celis cuts the lane. Beautiful play inside. Despite the presence of the tall guys of the Warriors, he went for that layup. 69 to 49. 6:23 left in the game. Fermin up against Celis. Inside play. Caidic nearly lost it. Yes. Celis on a press. They go to Rodriguez. He is blocked by Fermin. Celis was cutting from the right side. He could have opted to pass to Celis, but he just went on a one-on-one play, and he was blocked in that play. 69 to 49, 6 minutes and 10 seconds left in the ball game. Inbounding the Maroons. Celis takes a long one. It's a miss. Galang. It's a travel. Turnover. Celis has 18 points so far for the Maroons. Setting up the half-court game of the Warriors. Inside play to Javier. Good feed by Fermin, and the contact is called on the Maroons. 71 to 49. That's the first foul of Dandan. Javier will go again to the 15-foot line. In his last trip to the foul line, he had a 100% shooting average. He's going to go for a 3-point play. 71 to 49. 22 point lead being enjoyed by the Warriors. And as we near the home stretch of this particular ball game, it's getting tougher for the Maroons to overhaul that very big lead that has been piled up by the Warriors. 72 to 49, 23 point spread, 5:51 left in this game. Gutierrez with the letter inside the game for the first time. Dandan is blocked by Caidic. It's a pass break. Barile all alone. 74 to 49. 5:34 left. Gutierrez. That's a miscue in the pass. Caidic. He saves it to Barile. Back to Caidic. Good play, but he missed it. Contact is called on Barile. Gutierrez was moving front court. 74 to 49. 5:22 left in this game. It's getting to be tougher and tougher for the Maroons of UP to bring down that lead every time they come close to 20 points. The guns of Caidic, Barile, and even Codiñera working inside the paint has been providing the big problem in this particular ball game. Gutierrez from the 15-foot line in a one-on-one situation. He missed it. Codiñera again for the rebound. And there's team. Yes, they completed. Dandan on a top to his teammate. Dandan with the letter. From the 15-foot line, he stops, he converts. 74 to 51. 5 minutes left in the game. Barile to Caidic. It's a press being employed by the Maroons. Donato misses. Rebound controlled by Celis. Celis moving down court. From the top of the key, it's offline. Rebound controlled by Galang. And a contact is called on number 9 of UE. Barile called for the contact. He will go to the 15-foot line. Galang, number 17, 74 to 51, 23-point spread being enjoyed by the Warriors. Time is running out. Only 4:38 left in the ball game. 4 fouls now for Barile, only 2 for Alan Caidic. Fermin has 2, too strong. An offense that is lightly off for the Maroons, and their percentage from the line is not too good either. Sideline throw in for the Warriors. The ball is being called back. Mendoza will be coming back in the game for the Maroons. Fermin swinging against Celis. It's press being employed by Celis against Fermin, who has been acting as the point guard for the Warriors. It's a steal. Gutierrez goes inside. He missed it. He pulls down the rebound. He goes for a second effort. He missed it. And Celis converts on a third effort. 74 to 53. 4 minutes and 13 left in this ball game. Celis has already 20 points. Caidic. His block and a contact is called on Caidic. He was caught warding off his man Gutierrez, so it's going to be a turnover. That's going to be foul number 3 for Allen. 74 to 53 with 4 minutes and 3 seconds left in this ball game. Mendoza will be back in the game, replacing Celis, who has already 20 points to his credit. Gutierrez will go to the foul line after the contact called by Alan Caidic, who was going for a 3-point shot, but the close guarding of Gutierrez caught Alan warding off Gutierrez as he went for that shot. It's too strong in a one-on-one situation. Rebound controlled by Caidic. It's a fast break. Beautiful feed. An outlet pass by Caidic. 76 to 53. 3 minutes and 53 left in this ball game. Gutierrez. Rodriguez. It's offline. The battle for the rebound controlled by the Maroons. It's a good shot by number 7 of UP, Gutierrez Irwin. 76 to 55 for men. 3:35 left in this game. For men, swing to the right flank. A feed to number 10, Donato. So score is 78 to 55. A timeout by UP. We'll pause and we'll be back. We have 3:27 left in this game between the UE Warriors and the UP Maroons. and it's a big spread being enjoyed by the Warriors. It's quite impossible already for the Maroons to come back in this particular ball game. Gutierrez, number 7, tendering the backward towards now for the Maroons. Mendoza takes a long one. He hits. Mendoza, 78 to 58. 3:10 left in this particular ball game. We have 10 points for Mendoza. Inside play on a give and go by Codiñera on the assist pass. Fermin converting 80 to 58. 2:57 left in this ball game. Gutierrez to Mendoza. Back to Gutierrez from the top of the key. Dandan, 3-point territory. He misses. Rebound. The loose ball goes to Fermin. Outlet pass, a good one. And Caidic converts 82 to 58, 238, 27 points now for Alan Gutierrez. With the letter inside play to Dandan. Under goal stab. It's short. Rebound controlled by Caidic. Another pass break being employed. They go to Barile and he converts 84 to 58. 2:22 left in this game. Gutierrez, number 18, setting a play. They're trying to match the fast break plays of the Warriors, but they're getting into a lot of trouble. Gutierrez converts 84 to 60. 2:7 left in the game. Codiñera, attacked by Mendoza. The ball goes to the Maroons. It's a counter steal by Fermin. Codiñera, inside play. It's getting to be a fast game. Both teams now are lapsing into a lot of errors. Contact is called on Fermin. He was trying to prevent Mendoza from taking the open pass. Substitution, Javier comes in for Alan Caidic. Fermin is going to be replaced by number 17, Garena. 84 to 60, 149 left in the ball game. UE calls the timeout. Will pass. 24-point spread being enjoyed by UE over UP, 84 to 60, with only 149 left in the ball game. The only chance which UP has is to cut down that very big lead, but even winning this particular ball game is quite impossible, really impossible. Mendoza, too strong in his charity. So far, he has 10 points in the ball game. Second attempt from the foul line. That's a very bad average. Rebound play. Galang gets it. He goes for a follow-up. He missed it. Rebound controlled by Codiñera. Jerry has been playing very well all afternoon in this particular ball game. The ball goes out of bounds, knocked out by Gutierrez by his foot. 84 to 60, 133 left in this ball game. Sideline throw-in for the Warriors. Garena. He was called for a traveling. He was about to go for a fake, but Gutierrez caught him off balance, and he was called for the traveling violation. 129 left in the ball game. Rodriguez moves closer. He decides to pass to Gutierrez. Mendoza. He's been having a very tough time in this game against Codiñera. The presence of a 6'5" giant for UE has been a problem, but this time he put one over Codiñera. 84 to 63, 13 points after the 3-point shot by Mendoza. 1 minute left in the ball game. Javier moves inside the paint on the 15-foot line. He misses. Rebound controlled by Galang. Rodriguez bringing down the letter. Altamirano and Celis are already out of the game. This is a sign that coach Joe Lipa has already given up this game for lost. It's too strong. Rebound controlled by Garena. 34-6 left before this game is over. Trying to set the half-court offense, trying to go for the last shot. Javier. It's a miss. Rebound. Galang. A pass to Garena. No contact called. He was called for a traveling violation. 13 seconds left. 84 to 63. 21-point lead being enjoyed by the Warriors. Mendoza, another 3-point shot, short this time. He gets the rebound and he shoots on a second effort. 84 to 65. At the end of the ball game, the University of the East Warriors winning over UP 84 to 65. We'll pause and we'll be back.
Okay guys, final score po is 84 to 65. Panalo po kami dito. And nag-champion po kami dito sa 1985 na to. This was my last championship at saka last championship ng UE. Medyo matagal-tagal na rin pong hindi nag-champion ng UE. And kung mapapansin nyo, mga main guys namin dito nakasama ko, mga coaches na lahat, halos sa UP at sa UE, puro mga coaches na. Si Coach Altamirano, Coach Ricky Dandan, Coach Celis, at sa UE naman, Coach Codiñera, Coach Boise Zamar, Coach Charlie Fermin, saka si Coach Javier, di po ba? So, at least napakita ko sa inyo kung paano maglaro yung style namin noong 1985. Pasensya na po kayo, hindi na talaga namin makita yung talagang game namin against UST, yung championship game with Coach Pidorens, hindi ko na po makita. And ayun, kahit paano, sana nag-enjoy kayo rito sa video na to. So yun po, maraming salamat and see you sa next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel.